Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers. We lost a lot of good people when Saren and the Geth hit this place.
Eden Prime also marked Saren's first major attack with the Geth.
And where Saren launched his first major attack with the Geth.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
We lost a lot of good people when Saren and the Geth hit this place.
And where Saren unleashed the Geth for his first major offensive.
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
I remember the reports. I was busting my ass trying to find evidence against Saren.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
Hearing that he'd attacked a colony while I sat mired in bureaucracy, that was a bad day.
You always did prefer a straight-up fight.
And you're always good at helping me find them.
We got him in the end.
That we did.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
Records indicate that you lost a squad mate on Eden Prime.
Yeah, Corporal Jenkins. You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Does returning to the colony cause unpleasant memories?
It's okay, Edie. Jenkins was a good soldier. He'd be proud of what we're doing here. Just one more reason to fight the Reapers.
I hope the motivation is effective.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports that Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down! Not on my watch.
Damn straight, Lola.
He was trying to cover up any evidence of the beacon. We stopped him.
And saved the colony, too.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
No kidding. I remember. I'd lost most of the 212. I was running for cover, under fire from the Geth. A few hostile Geth look pretty reasonable compared to what we're fighting these days.
They say you can judge a man by his enemies.
Well, we've got the best.
You had the 212 soldiers, I lost Corporal Jenkins. Geth recon drone took him down.
Well, let's do this for them, then.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
A lot of memories here. Jenkins and that damn Geth recon drone.
And Nihilus.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
Leave him. We need to finish the mission. Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon. We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Guess we've got a lot of people to remember down here. Even if we're not fighting Geth this time.
Let's go make them proud.
Aye, Commander.
It's always been the Reapers. They use the Geth, they use the Collectors.
And now they're using every species they can find. And Cerberus is just as bad.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
I remember reading the reports about you saving the colony. Then I found that Geth with the evidence about Saren.
You've got proof Saren is working with the Geth. Hand it over.
Not so fast. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
What kind of evidence did you find? How'd you get it?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren won't get out of this one.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali.
Evidence that helped us get justice for the people of Eden Prime.
I hope it did some good.
And with that evidence, we had Saren on the run.
This time it feels like we're the ones on the run.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars? We'll avenge the people of Eden Prime, but our first priority has to be whatever Cerberus has found.
Understood.
Do you have any idea what Cerberus found?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
The area appears deserted.
It's deserted.
Come on, let's see if we can find the dig site. No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They rebuilt after the Geth attack. They can rebuild again.
The colonists rebuilt after Saren's attack. It is likely they will rebuild again after Cerberus is defeated.
It survived Saren. It can survive this.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
Colonists came back after Saren and the Geth attacked. They'll come back again.
It still is. It survived the Geth before. It can survive this.
They rebuilt Mendoir. It wasn't the same.
They'll never forget. All we can hope is that they grow stronger for it.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move to another.
But you'd still remember.
That doesn't mean there's no loss. I still remember the Raya, my childhood ship.
Based on observation of the Normandy's crew, I believe most people invest more emotional permanence to ships they serve on.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody deserves this. But the people of Eden Prime are tough. They'll be back.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Nobody does. But they'll be stronger for it.
Nobody does.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
That's funny.
No, it isn't.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Have you ever found a dinosaur while you were digging, Liara?
Ever find a dinosaur in your digs, Liara?
Dr. Tassoni, have you ever encountered dinosaur fossils during your digs?
So, Liara, ever dug up, what do humans call it? A dinosaur?
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
You ever uncover a dinosaur, Liara?
No. Dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Nah.
Sure was.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
A bit. But at least you're catching on these days.
No, jokes have specific structures. That was messing with you.
Maybe a little.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
That looks like the elevator down into the dig site.
There's the elevator down to the dig site.
There's the elevator that leads to the dig site.
Good. Now we can find out what they've discovered. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean. No, Cerberus found a living Prothean.
You believe Cerberus has recovered the corpse of a Prothean unmodified by Reaper technology.
Cerberus hasn't uncovered corpses. This Prothean is alive.
You mean like those bodies we found back on Ilos?
You mean like those bodies we found back on Ilos?
Yes, but this Prothean is still alive.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turned the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
Like the collectors, or those bodies we found back on Ilos?
Like the collectors, or like the bodies we found back on Ilos?
Like the bodies we found back on Ilos. But this one is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans, the people, not the technology?
Given your experience with the Prothean Cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do.
Embrace eternity.
I have given you the Cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now. The Cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory, a viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations.
All I saw were more weird visions. It still didn't make sense.
You have been given a great gift, the experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the Cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted? You mean like when the Solarians brought the Krogan out of the Stone Age?
Uplifted? Like when the Solarians brought the Krogan out of the Stone Age.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
Galactic community, you think they had something like a council?
Galactic community? You mean like the council?
By galactic community, you are suggesting that Protheans had a structure similar to the modern council.
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
By the goddess. That was incredible, Shep.
Yes, it was. They had an empire that spanned the entire galaxy. It's unlikely they did that just by playing nice.
Of course. They must have had an impressive military as well.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor.
Whatever he is, he's better with us than with Cerberus. Open the pod.
Of course. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
There they are!
There they are.
Ambush!
Heads up!
All right, let's get moving before more of them come back.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have. Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony. There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
A third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video, and how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode. There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold, it's somebody's home.
Back in the fleet, we made examples out of pirates or slavers who attacked our civilian ships.
Everywhere is somebody's home, and we're going to pay Cerberus back.
I'd rather be fighting through a Cerberus base. This was somebody's home.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
We didn't kill these people, and we're going to shut down the bastards who did.
It appears that Cerberus cares little for civilian casualties.
I hate fighting in cities. This isn't a battlefield. It's somebody's home.
It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dock space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong.
For the Empire.
For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans used to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here. They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it. Cerberus has heavy forces incoming. We'll need to hold this position.
Commander, there's a lot of hostiles inbound. We have to hold this position.
Heavy Cerberus forces inbound. Looks like we've got a siege on our hands.
Lots of bogies inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Or set up preparations for the next wave.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
If anybody needs fresh clips or a bathroom break, now's the time.
Let's make the most of it.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
It should not be much longer.
Not much longer, Commander.
Shouldn't be long now. If there's a way to limit their approach avenues, now's the time.
We should look for ways to hamper the enemy's approach.
If you've got anything special to prep with, now's the time.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
There's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I saw a supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
Heavy mech inbound.
Heavy mech! I can take out its shield!
They're bringing in a heavy mech.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardments. Get to your life pod now.
few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
I saw what happened to your people. I know you must be grieving. But they died 50,000 years ago. My people are dying right now. Your people did everything they could. They never give up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Quarian. Turian. I am surrounded by primitives. Synthetic. This is not a good beginning.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.